What is up, my crypto legends? In this episode, we are taking a look at the 1 hourly chart here for the Bitcoin price. We can see that we are getting resistance right over here from the support of this symmetrical triangle. Are we going to eventually get rejected around this area and start continuing to the downside? We'll be taking a look at this bearish scenario. There is also a bullish scenario, okay? If we extend this trend line over here and we do create one with this support range and this one over here, it does look like that we have been forming a descending channel right over here, and we are currently breaking out. This is the bullish case scenario. I'm going to show you the resistance and support levels that we need to break, okay, to start becoming bearish or bullish in this episode. And we are going to take a look at Ethereum, because I see Ethereum here, breaking from this ascending wedge. We do have a clear support range at the $2,030 area. We've been talking about this for several days right now, a potential head and shoulder formation. Obviously, the right shoulder is going to be looking very, very choppy right over here, but head and shoulders don't need to be perfect. If we zoom out here for Bitcoin, I can see a head and shoulder right over here, and it's not the most beautiful. We can see the left shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder over here. It is not the most beautiful head and shoulder, but guess what? This actually met the target right over here from the breakout of the neckline, as you can see right over there. So guys, the technical analysis is not going to be perfect. You need to use a little bit of your imagination. It's not going to be straight lines, support and resistance that beautiful. It is a volatile market. You need to work out your trading patterns. So guys, I am going to reveal today one of the best trading strategies, price action and volume that I know on the 1 hourly time frame. So make sure to stay tuned, and if you are interested in trading, make sure to check out the PrimeXbt trading platform. If you use my link in the description and Bitcoinsensus 50 as the promotion code, you are getting 50% in addition of whatever you deposit. Up to 1 Bitcoin, you'll be getting half a Bitcoin on top of that, guys. You cannot withdraw the bonus. I'm getting a small commission, you getting the best bonus available, guys. This is to add to your buying power. My favorite swing trading platform because of the fees in the long term is Bybit. If you use my link in the description, you're getting $600, which is the best bonus available out there, guys. Said this, let's go straight into the video. Hello there, Andy here. Welcome back to another episode of Bitcoinsensus. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. I do daily TA on Bitcoin, crypto. I also do live streams to connect with the community. I need to ask you one favor. Let's try and get this video to 300 likes, so make sure to smash up the like button. And said this, I'm not a financial advisor. Don't buy or sell anything that I say. Let's go straight into the video. All right, zooming in here for the Bitcoin price on the 1 hourly chart. We're going to go with the bearish case scenario, in my opinion. All right, we did break out from this symmetrical triangle to the downside. Now we are getting heavy resistance from the support of it. As you can see right over here, we see the support, and now we are getting resistance from this support of this symmetrical triangle. So the bearish case scenario, I also see that we have created, a resistance here, a resistance there, and also, an uptrend creating this support. It is like an ascending wedge formation, which is bearish. If we do break the support range, I strongly believe that we are going to come down to the $32,300 range. It is also the target that I had here from this breakout of this symmetrical triangle. So if we do break out the resistance here, it is currently around about the 33,800, 33,700 more or less. If we do have a nice clear breakout, then I do think that we are going to come down to these levels, which is the $32,300. Okay, everything is pointing, in my opinion, that we are going to have this leg to the downside. Now, what would be the bullish case scenario? If I take this resistance point from the symmetrical triangle and extend it, we can see that we have, broken out from this downtrend resistance. Also, we did have a fake out right over there, but we also touched it here multiple times, and then we finally broke out. We might get supported here and continue to the upside. We can also see that we created like a channel. We do have 2 points of touches here, creating a downwards channel, as you can see. So if we do manage to stay above this level and break this lower high over here, then everything is going to be coming a little bit bullish in the short term. So if we do manage to break the $35,100 range, which is this lower high right over here from this downrange channel, we are going to get supported here. If we do get supported and break here this major resistance, it is going to be starting to look pretty bullish in the short term. It will look like that we're having a small reversal to the upside, but we are still going down. We haven't broken out from this lower high over here, so I am going to remain bearish here in the short term. We are getting some resistance from the support of this symmetrical triangle right over here, turning it into resistance. So I do believe that the bearish case scenario might play out instead of the bullish one. But if we break 35,200, then eventually, yeah, the structure is going to be looking pretty different here for Bitcoin. Let's take a look at Ethereum, because Ethereum is also, looking bearish. If you zoom out here a little bit, okay, we are clearly, going down from here. The good thing about Ethereum, the bullish case scenario is, we are potentially forming a huge double bottom, and that we are going to start going up from here. But we've got to be realistic on the 1 hourly time frame. If we zoom in right over here, we do have the ascending wedge that we have broken out from. I was expecting a little bit more of a pump here for Bitcoin, potentially going to the $2,260 range, which is major support, turning it into resistance. But we are also hitting major resistance right over here if we zoom in on the chart, which is the $2,200 range. That's been major support there. It's been major resistance. If we do manage to break this resistance, which is at the 2,200, I see a potential leg up to the $2,270 range. If this happens, I do see a potential head and shoulder formation, as you can see right over here. But it is a little bit choppy. As I mentioned in the intro, head and shoulders or inverse head and shoulders don't need to be perfect. You can see choppy shoulders also. It is absolutely normal. This is a volatile market. You're not going to see nice straight lines. So yeah, even though we do come down to these levels, you can see that it is also a head and shoulder pattern. Even though the right shoulder is smaller, it is absolutely fine. This pattern can still be validated if we go all the way up to $2,270. So if we do break this neckline over here, which is the $2,030 range, we might have an uptrend neckline, as you can see right over here. Let me just change this trend line to white, and yeah, you can clearly see that we have an uptrend neckline, as you can see here on the chart. I've connected this support right over here and loads of many touches here, creating this trend line. Okay, so yeah, this could be actually a head and shoulder pattern. If we do break this neckline, pretty sharp with some volume, we could come as low, as the $1,750 range, which is this bottom. Okay, retesting here the low for Ethereum again. Okay, we can clearly see it is the ascending wedge. The target is all the way down here. If we do kind of form this head and shoulder pattern also, we are going to come all the way down here. So bearish indications, the trend is down. Okay, so to this to be invalidated, we should be breaking the $2,270 range, which is this left shoulder. Okay, right over here, breaking out nicely with some volume. Then the structure might be changing, but for the moment, the bearish scenario is that this one, the bullish one, would be breaking nicely the $2,270 range. Now guys, this is what I got for Ethereum, and now I want to show you the best strategy of price action and volume on the 1 hourly time frame that I know. This is a very good trading strategy. It has a probability of 70, even 80% of chances to win the trade. Let's zoom in here on the 1 hourly chart. Okay, this is price action and volume. This is one of my best strategies revealed here. Super profitable, super simple, no indicators, only price action, which is the candlesticks, and volume on the 1 hourly chart for day trading. Now let's zoom in here on the chart, and you want to see nice spikes in volume that are pretty relevant. So let's keep it pretty simple so I can show you the strategy. If we get a horizontal line right over here, and let's look at the volume. You know, we can see these spikes in volume are pretty relevant. So let's go with these ones over here. Let's get the top of this red one and place a horizontal line. Okay, these volumes that go all the way to the white horizontal line are pretty relevant. Okay, they are spikes in volume. So let's take a look at the last 2, 3, 4 candles that are pretty relevant. Okay, here touching the horizontal white line. Pay attention, guys, because this is one of the best, most profitable trading strategies there is of price action and volume. Now, we've got this candle over here, right? With this volume over here, we have this other red candle right over here. We have this with this volume right over here, pretty relevant. It is hitting the horizontal line over here, so it can be relevant volume. Now we have this one right over here with this candle. Okay, so they are pretty big candles also with a decent amount of volume. Now let's go with this red candle over here with this amount of volume, like you can see on the chart. Now, the back of the candle and the top of the candle is pretty strong, okay, as support or resistance, all depending on, you know, where we're going to break out. Now, we can clearly see the downtrend here from this candle, okay, guys, and you see this green candle right over here has broken the back of the candle. What do you mean as the back of the candle? Well, if we just, let me just get these circles out of the way, and let me place a box at the back of this candle right over here with this amount of volume. Okay, we're going to trace the back of it with the wick and the body of the candle right up like this. Okay, and we can see that this candle over here has broken the back of this candle with this volume. Okay, with this volume right over here, we've broken the back of the candle. What does this mean? That when the price retraces to this point, it means it's going to be heavy support. Okay, now we can see that the price has been going up here, and as soon as we retraced to the back of this candle with this volume, we've had a nice bounce to the upside. Where would be the target? Well, to the very top, as you can see, which would be around this area. If you want to count the body of the candles to be conservative, that would be the target. So you enter a trade here, you exit a trade right over here, guys. This is one example. Now let's go with the other example. Now let's keep it straight, pretty simple. We have this red candle right over here, okay, with that huge amount of volume. Now we can see that it went down. We had this amount of volume, which is good. Okay, as soon as we got the bounce here, we came straight back up. Guess what? We had this candle right over here, okay, with this amount of volume. Guess what? We broke the back of this candle. Let's get a box right over here. Do this. We broke the back of this candle with this amount of volume, with this candle, with this amount of volume. So this volume, the bulls are gaining strength here. Guess what? We retraced it. We retraced all the way back to the back of the candle, as you can see here, guys. Look at this. A nice, perfect bounce at the back of this candle. You enter a trade here, a scalp for day trading. Where do you exit? At the top of the candle. Keep it simple. You're in, you're out, guys. So as you can see, I've just showed you 2 candles, okay, in less than a day. 2 strategies, 2 trades here that you could have taken on the 1 hourly time frame in, you know, less than 2 days. We've got 1 day there, we've got another day here. So that's a trade on each single day. Guys, this has been the strategy. Make sure to practice it before you actually go all in on different trade opportunities like this one. And remember, guys, my favorite day trading platform is PrimeXbt. If you use my link in the description, you getting 50% in addition of what you deposit by using Bitcoinsensus 50 as the promotion code. I am getting a small commission. You are getting the best bonus available, guys. This is going to be it for this episode. Make sure to check out the Bitcoinsensus website. We got the latest news, technical analysis. We got exchange reviews, so you can see the best bonuses and fees, guys. And if you haven't seen my PrimeXbt or my Bybit tutorial to learn how to trade on those platforms, there's a video popping up on your screen. Massive thank you for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.